Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Carly, aka The Connected Creative, and this week I really want to talk to you guys about meditation because, to be honest, meditation and meditating daily has drastically changed my life. Like, it's almost palpable how much this practice has just literally transformed every moment of my life, you guys. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I sound like I'm being dramatic, but it's crazy. Like, if you guys haven't tried meditation, I can't recommend it enough. It is insane how much your life will transform. Let me just get right into the benefits that I have noticed from meditating daily. Because I had mentioned in my last video that I meditated back when I was trying to, manifest my move to California, right? But I took kind of like a year off from meditating after I had moved out here. And kind of after I was working at Chili's, like I got my job at Chili's, was kind of like, yeah, whatever, like I don't need to meditate anymore. Like I meditate every now and then just to kind of relax or reduce my anxiety, but I wasn't doing it every day until the past couple months. Like literally, you guys, I have meditated every single day for the past almost 3 months now, and it is incredible. Like if you guys don't meditate daily, like I said, I highly recommend it. And it can just be for 10 minutes a day. Like I don't do any more than maybe 20 minutes max of meditation, you guys, and it works. Okay, so I'm gonna stop, hyping up meditation for a second and just tell you guys about the benefits. So what I've noticed is that I have greatly reduced my general anxiety. Guys, like I used to be so full of anxiety, and every single day of my life, every single moment of my life, there was just this general background noise of anxiety. Like I was one of those girls that was always comparing myself to other people, really conscientious of what people thought about me, was always making sure that I didn't step out of line or do something that might make me look weird or abnormal or dress too funky because God forbid someone look at me a weird way and I question everything that I am. But now, you guys, I could care less about what people think about me. Like I am so happy and confident and not even worried about what anyone thinks, because in all reality it doesn't really matter. Like anyway, that's besides the point. Like I said, I think because I've been meditating, meditation really enhances your relaxation and your sense of peace and of calm. So I think that by meditating, that in itself reduces anxiety. But then when I go about my regular life after I've done my meditation, how many times am I gonna say meditating in this video? So once I go back to my daily life, if something stressful or anxiety inducing comes up for me, it's really easy for me to tap back into that same inner peace and calm that I felt during my meditation. And that in itself is such a miraculous feeling, you guys. Like, oh, like it's so good. Like just to tap into that relaxation that I get when I meditate, and to be able to tap into that at any single moment in my life is absolutely incredible. And then, so basically touching on that, how I mentioned that my confidence and not caring about what other people think of me has improved, that is the other benefit. The second benefit of meditation is my confidence is boosted, you guys, tenfold. Like I am such a more confident person than I have ever been before in my whole life. Like I said, I used to be a girl that was constantly worried about what people were thinking of me in every single moment, but now I'm just like, I just do what makes me happy, and I do what makes me feel the most fulfilled. I don't worry about what anyone else thinks. I don't worry what anyone else is doing. I just do me, and I am happier and more confident than ever because of that. Also, I am more productive than ever. I feel like this whole video is just me being like, I'm more productive than ever, I'm more confident than ever, but I'm not kidding, you guys. My focus, I think, has greatly improved because of meditation. I think that is why I'm more productive, because I give myself that 10 minutes of calm and peace in the beginning of my day. I really get focused in on what I'm wanting to do and what I need to do in order to have a successful and productive day throughout the rest of my day. And I think that I think that focus is what makes me more productive, because I am less focused on my fear and anxiety that's just bubbling underneath. Like I've already let that go in the beginning of my day through meditation, that I can just focus on exactly what I need to do throughout my day. And the fourth benefit that I've noticed is that it is so much easier for me to connect with others, because through meditation I'm easily connecting with myself, And therefore it's easier for me to connect with others. It's easier because I am tapped into who I really am to therefore express who I really am to other people, and then they can more genuinely connect with me because they are sensing and connecting with who I really am. And because I've already let go of those anxieties and fears, it's easier for me to, like I said, express myself without worrying about the other person I'm talking to judging me or me judging them. Like, I've already let go of that fear and anxiety that would cause me any judgments or any, I don't know, blocking of who I really am. So therefore, like, my conversations with people and with friends have just like, they've gotten so much more genuine, you guys. Like, it's beautiful, the connections I have with my friends now. Like, I just feel like my friendships used to be really surface level, and now I can really just dive deep with people, even people that I just met. Like, I'm just so much more open and willing to say hi to people or to connect with them even while I'm just walking down the street. And that in itself is just such a beautiful thing, you guys. Like, I feel like us as a society is so closed off to connecting with others just because we're so caught up in our own thoughts and our own ego that we won't connect with other people, which is so sad. So I feel like through meditation, like I said, you can really connect with who you are and take that moment of inner peace to really focus in on what your needs and desires are. And then because you are so at peace with who you are, it's easier to connect with other people, which is just one of the most beautiful things that I have experienced from meditation. And then the fifth thing that I've noticed is that I am more just overall mindful of my lifestyle and my sense of well-being than ever before. I am so conscious of every moment in my life after meditation, because when you're meditating, you guys, you're really thinking about, how many times am I going to say you guys too in this video? I don't know why I'm so repetitive, but we're just going to go with it. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh my goodness. Anyway, so I'm more conscious of my lifestyle and in every moment. So when you're meditating, you're really focusing in on your breath and your moment that you're present in right now. And so by doing that, you become mindful in that moment and then can be more mindful in every moment going forward. So let's say that I am feeling a little bit of anxiety, like I said, a little, and my natural instinct would be to go watch Netflix for 3 hours straight and just be okay with that. And that was just an unconscious action that I was taking in my life to cope with my anxiety. But now that I'm more mindful and my anxiety is reduced greatly, I notice myself going to open Netflix on my laptop and I'm like, hey, you know what else would actually make me feel better? Whereas Netflix is just kind of helping me ignore my problems. What would actually make me feel better in this moment? You know, what would actually help me process this anxiety and let it go instead of just pushing it down? So in that case, I can be more mindful and I decide, hey, like maybe I should go journal a little bit about what I'm feeling, or maybe I should go talk to somebody, or whatever it is that helps me to let go of that anxiety instead of just ignoring it, which would have been an unconscious action that I would have taken in the past. But because I've been meditating, I'm more mindful of everything that's happening. And that includes eating healthier, taking better care of my body, making sure that I'm exercising, just really noticing and being mindful of everything and how it makes me feel instead of just unconsciously doing things like I used to, which has been probably like the biggest game changer, you guys. All of these benefits kind of build on each other. I don't know if you've noticed, but they're all kind of interweaved together. So let me just go back over all of the benefits. I have them written down. Also, I forgot to mention that, yeah, Charlie's here. You've probably just been watching her chill with me. Every time I go to make a YouTube video, she ends up in my room somehow, but I'm okay with that. I love her so much. Okay, anyway, the 5 benefits that I've noticed of meditating are: it has greatly reduced my anxiety. Like I said, I used to always feel anxiety, and now I'm constantly in connection with my inner peace, which is amazing. I am more productive than ever. My confidence is boosted tenfold, and I find it easier to connect with others because of this confidence. And then I am more mindful of my actions and my lifestyle because of meditation. And like I said, all of these are interweaved, and like I said, because of my anxiety is reduced, I have better confidence, and because I have better confidence, I'm more it's easier for me to connect with other people. And because I'm more mindful of my actions and lifestyle, I have a greater sense of well-being, and that in and of itself makes me more productive. So like I said, it's all interwoven. Like when you start meditating, because you're connecting within to your inner peace and inner well-being, everything in your life kind of falls into alignment and flows more naturally because you are connected to yourself, which is therefore connected to everything else. And this is starting to get a little cheesy, not cheesy, this is starting to get a little deep. This is getting a little spiritual, I'm not gonna lie, but stick with me. Because you're connecting to yourself, which is therefore connected to every other living being and the energy that's in every inanimate object, it's easier for your life to flow. Does that make sense? Because you're tapped into the flow of everything, and that's a deeper concept that maybe I'll get into in another video because it's kind of hard to explain all in one sitting. But trust me, if you haven't tried meditating, I really, really recommend it. Like, just try it. Try 7 days straight of meditating. 7 days straight. 7 days straight of meditating. And I swear to you, it will change how you feel, how your life is going. Guys, I cannot recommend it enough. Like, I feel like if you aren't meditating, you're really missing out on living a more genuine life of well-being that you could be. And I just please just try it. Okay, anyway, that is all I have for this week. If you have any comments or questions about meditation, please leave them below. I would love to connect with you about meditation. And feel free to subscribe. I post new videos every single week, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Talk to you then. Bye.